This is the Real Game No Gimmick News. Real news that you can use.
Out, y'all. We're gonna talk about Austin Metcalf and Carmelo Anthony and all that. Y'all, did y'all hear what's been going on with it? Do y'all know?
Yep. I know they got a new judge, and hopefully he can get a bond and get out. I know that.
Have y'all heard about
they just denied it.
Background.
Oh yeah.
Hid from the court.
Oh yeah. Let's get into it.
Yes, okay. You have heard about it though, PG? The stuff they hid in court? Okay.
Hell yeah. And I know the niggas that the people is in bed with.
Yeah, him and his brother got a racist background though.
Yeah.
History of racism.
The dad do too.
They have been caught graffitiing Heil Hitler and KKK kill all blacks. They got in trouble for that. Austin got in trouble for punching on a female.
A female,
yeah. Yep.
In school. And somehow they got to hide all this. They was allowed to not talk about this, bring this up in court. I don't understand how that was even possible.
Because their dad is friends with someone in a police station or whatever.
The judge.
Yeah, the judge. Okay, and the dad had made a racial video talking about his family, you know, Carmelo Anthony's mom and all them, making all kind of racial remarks and all this. But first of all, my thing is with this, it's a sad situation. But the thing is, you know, the law, we can't expect the law to protect us when it was made against us, to use against us. You know what I'm saying? First of all, he was invited by another dude on that track team to come underneath the tent. But when the twins or the brothers or whoever, when they started surrounding Carmelo, the other dude got scared. It's a whole video and some other lady was telling about that. But he got scared and didn't want to say nothing. Had they said something, that might have changed everything.
Let's hit play, PG, to see what they talking about.
There's in this motion for a new trial, the background reports are being released, and the defense is going first, releasing 20 pages now of Austin Metcalf's behavioral history. Carmelo Anthony was dressed in a suit and tie for this morning's hearing, which began with the defense arguing that efforts by the trial judge and prosecutors to combat threats and deal with disruptions actually prevented Anthony from getting an open and fair trial. But bombshell testimony came this afternoon from Anthony's trial attorney, Mike Howard, about Austin Metcalf's background report that was never presented to the jury. CBS News Texas has also learned new details about Austin Metcalf's background. Metcalf and his brother Hunter were once caught spray painting graffiti, including KKK Kill All Blacks and Heil Hitler, along with the N-word, and were sentenced to 12 months of juvenile probation. Records reveal they reportedly told authorities, "We did some dumb stuff. We did some vandalism." There are several documented instances of Austin using racial slurs in school. And in 2023, Austin was accused of bullying a black student in class. In 2018, while still in elementary school, Austin and his brother were accused of bullying and assaulting a female, which led to his arrest. During an argument in 2024 with another female student, Austin allegedly knocked her to the ground and punched her in the stomach. He was also kicked out of a football game and texted someone later, "I was about to beat the expletive out of those kids." At a previous track meet, when another student alerted Austin that someone not on their team, quote, "behind our bench was talking wild," Austin reportedly replied, "Kill that MF." In 2024, on at least 5 occasions, Austin saw a counselor regarding his anger and rage during a football game. In 2021, he got banned from attending basketball games for a season after yelling profanity at a player. Metcalf also got suspended after he and another student were talking about bringing a gun to school the following
What you
day.
think, Kitten?
Man, I think it's fucked up because, of course they're gonna always make us the aggressor. You know what I'm saying? This boy, okay, yeah, he had a knife in his backpack. Yeah, he took a knife in the backpack to attract me. But no one would have known he had that knife had they not put their hands on him. But they said that, they pushed him, tried to make him leave the tent, which somebody else said, even the coach said it was okay for him to sit there. For you two to go and try to make this boy leave and putting your hands on him and grabbing. Only reason why the knife came out because they grabbed his book bag and kept pushing him. He snatched his book bag back, took the knife out. And then once you see a knife, when you see somebody got a weapon, why the hell would you run up on him? You know what I'm saying? He had no, like he said, he was afraid for his life. But of course, black people don't get a fair trial. Then the judge and the boy's dad was friends, probably related or whatever. And I'm sure there was no black people on the jury. So how can he get a fair trial?
If I'm not mistaken, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, he didn't really have a knife though.
He did have a knife, but I didn't get to catch everything that was said, and I apologize. But do you think that what came out was going to change the outcome of the trial?
I think it would make it look different. It make the victim look different than what I think it should have been out.
Right. That's why they got another judge. And it wasn't a knife. It was a tool to tighten up like some wheels on the skate or something.
Hold on.
No, it was a tool that you use to tighten the spikes on your track shoes.
Oh,
okay.
So Jay, do you not think it would have made a difference?
No, he killed the boy. I mean, it's murder. Murder is murder. Granted, he shouldn't have.
It was self-defense, though.
Self-defense you can't use self-defense if a person doesn't have a weapon and you have a weapon. That's not self-defense.
Is self-defense because you never would have known he had a weapon had you not put your hands on him.
If a person is beating you up and you shoot them dead, it's technically not self-defense. You're supposed to use equal force or something like that. PG, I think you know the rule a little bit more than I do. But obviously you would think that that's cool and like it makes sense, but it kind of don't. You can't use deadly force on somebody that's not using.
The police do it all the time.
Yeah, that's not the same.
The police do it all the time.
It's not the same though.
Good point. But they got immunity.
Yeah, they have some kind of like.
They probably do.
I'm laughing, but it's not funny. I'm laughing, but it's not a funny
just because they got immunity don't mean they don't do it. They do it all the time. But it's a stand your ground law or whatever. Had they not put their hands on that boy, plus it was two of them, then he was surrounded. But had they not put their hands on him, snatching his bag from, he never would have put the damn weapon out. He came and sat underneath the thing because one of his friends invited him over there. Even a coach said it's okay for him to stay. So if a coach say, leave him alone, it's okay, why you keep fucking with him? That's just like with the George Zimmerman and Trayvon Martin. When a 911 said, he's okay, leave him alone, dude kept following him. So if you keep following me and I turn around and flip the fuck out, you did that. PG, unfortunately, Trayvon died, but here now it's one of them.
Do you think it would have made a difference if it came out in court?
So
I think so.
This is gonna be not complex, but kind of fitting. A difference. Not so much. If anything, it would have brung the time down.
Yeah.
Or it would have reduced the charge from like murder to like manslaughter.
Right. Or involuntary.
Or it would have been. It would have. But a difference. He still would be in jail. He still would have to pay. He still would have to pay for somebody's life being taken. it's still a life being taken. No matter the circumstances, only change the charge. It doesn't change the outcome. You know what I'm saying? So he
I
still would
think
be in
it
jail.
only because it's black and white. That's
Of
my
course,
thing.
and to go deeper, yes, you're in. Well, the the father knows the DA, knows the judge. They go golfing. They are in the same club. It's a small town type type bullshit. Like you really you have no win. You kind of have no win in that kind of society getting anything fair, and we could start there about that. But like my thing is, that one thing that I hate to pivot to this, but one thing that I teach my children, like especially because they do go to like a mixed or almost I'd say predominantly white school, like don't be trying to think that these people is your friends and going to places with these folks and thinking that they got your best interests at heart, because they don't. These people in this house do. What we say, that's what you follow. You don't do nothing that unless I know they parents and like unless I could no, we ain't going that. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just if we teach our kids that, then we stay out these situations. I get it. Being cool and inclusive and everybody cool and we should get along and all that. But sometimes you can't control other people's thoughts and how other people act and their demeanors. So sometimes you need to stay away from them kind of folks because you might have to kill one of these motherfuckers for fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? And then you in this situation here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I see the shit.
Right. It's not nothing. Black people don't never get the benefit of a doubt. And then, like I said this before, I get so mad at black people because when it comes to being on the jury, we do everything we can not to go to jury duty. But then you get mad. Oh, they gave him 35 years to life. They gave him this, they gave him that. When the white dude, he got probation. Right. But none of us, how you gonna have a jury of your peers if none of us want to show the fuck up? But the thing is like, he young and he shouldn't, he felt like he was in fair for his life. I stand with him everywhere. I stand with him. But
he had a text message that said that he wanted to stab somebody and lick the blood. I think that he wasn't fearing for his life. I think he was looking for trouble. I think two things can be true at the same time. I do think it's unfortunate what happened to that young man. However, at the end of the day, bro, like, this shit could have been a completely avoidable situation, but they both was dickheads and they both was violent in their past. Like, let's just acknowledge that they both were fucked up people. They both were fucked up. Like, they all was fucked up people, bro. He just did dumb shit. Now he's hoping to get off. Hey, look, to show how dumb to show his dumb decisions. What happened to all that money that his parents raised?
It went to his lawyer fees.
No, it did not. All of it. No.
I mean, but
we don't know that.
They spent money.
We don't know.
So okay, now see, LBC, we can't be disingenuous now because we'll take any accusation that goes against. But whenever they say that this is what this person is doing with this money, we don't want to say, well, shit, that might be something to look into.
I mean, well, why? Why do you have to look into it?
Because why do we have to look into any of it, kid?
I mean, shit, if people want to give his family money, they can put it on his books for his food.
They can spend it on whatever they want to, can't they?
They absolutely.
But it don't. Absolutely. But it only makes sense for them to spend it on what we was giving them the money for, right?
Who said we got to give it to him for the Lord?
That's where the character flaw comes in for me at. That's what my issue is. We keep looking at all these different angles instead of looking at the right thing.
I mean, but you don't think
they both were fucked up kids. They both came. They obviously parents. We got questionable parents in this situation because obviously the kids was fucked up. So at the end of the day, he got the shit end of the stick. I don't think so. He got what he got.
Jay Caesar.
It came out. I'm listening. I'm done.
Jay Caesar, to be fair, If you're gonna keep saying they fucked up kids, we just talked about what Metcalf did. You gotta tell them what Carmelo did. I know, but you gotta tell them. If you keep calling them fucking kids, you gotta tell them why
Right.
you told them that. So go ahead and tell them.
No, but y'all just said it. He punched that girl. He was beating up on some girl.
No, that's Metcalf.
Right. We talking
That
about
was the white
Carmelo.
boy.
Now you gotta tell. Now you gotta explain why you calling Carmelo a fucked up kid. Now I know the answer, but
Carmelo Carmelo had a history of violence also. I don't know the particulars. Okay. I don't know the particulars of either of them.
I thought you knew. My bad. I thought you knew.
Go ahead, LBC. Go ahead.
I gotta look it up. But yeah, he supposedly stalked the ex-girlfriend and sent her all kind of wild, violent, threatening texts and stuff like that. I ain't got it right here with me.
I was gonna say it was about a girl. It was over a girl, and it was.
But did he put his hands on her?
No.
Okay.
He did.
I'm just giving context as to why Jay saying what he's saying.
Right.
Thing is, though, people can say whatever they want to say when they mad.
We're gonna justify that it was because the dude hit the girl. It's different because the dude didn't hit the girl. I mean,
no, that's you can say whatever you want to say when you mad. Like, oh fuck, I'm about to beat the shit out of this motherfucker. Just because you say that while you're mad, don't mean you're gonna go over here and beat the shit out of this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So saying something in the heat of the moment is different to actually doing something. That's my point.
So actually, repeatedly from when you was a child in elementary school. That's like I think the different point, and that's why I say I think it might have reduced the time, but I don't think it would have changed the outcome.
I don't.
It might have reduced the time.
He was gonna get some time.
Yeah, he's gonna get some time.
He was never gonna walk away.
No, there's a life.
Definitely never, because he's black.
No matter whether
had it been two white people, it would have been different.
No, it still would have been somebody going to jail.
Somebody still would have went to jail, maybe, because first of all, you put your hands on them. That's
I think
the
somebody
thing.
still would have went to jail, kidding.
Yeah, but not for as many 35 years. I don't think so. You put your hands on me. There's a stand your ground law. You put your hands on me. Then the
hold
here.
Hold on.
Go ahead, babe.
Before you go pulling that stand your ground, that's only in certain states. That's only in certain states. We gotta figure out if that was in that state. And there are certain specifications that apply to stand your ground. Like
let's take that out.
Yeah, I don't think you can be on public. Okay. They were at a game. They were at like school property.
Attract meet. Okay, so let's take it out.
He had a track device.
So when they were at the track meet, he was under the tent. That's the whole thing. Dude was mad because he was under the tent and you're not a part of our team. First of all, he was invited by a friend. The friend never stepped up until after the fact and showed the video. But the coach and a parent, an adult male, told him it's okay. He could sit here. But because when they said it was okay, they should have left him alone. Oh, but the coach said he could stay here? Okay with them, he can stay. But these two was like, oh no, he ain't staying here. He ain't with us. He ain't on our team. Y'all took it upon yourselves to try to physically remove this black kid from under a tent where two adult males said it was okay for him to be at. So when you get to pushing on me, and I'm telling you, oh no, I don't want no trouble, whatever. You keep pushing on me, then you grab my bag, and both of y'all surrounding me now. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And I don't think he should have got no 35 years because nobody else would have got that. And now, when they find out that the dad is related or friends with the judge, prosecutors, whoever, that's why they got a new judge. They got a whole nother jury and all that. He probably still gonna go to jail because he's a young black man and killed a white boy. But I don't think he's gonna get 35 to life.
We have to see.
I mean, I'm not saying he don't deserve to get any time at all because he did kill somebody. But he never would have done that had you not put your hands on him.
Man, that's tough.
And then for the dad not to even have any type of, the dad wasn't like, oh yeah, I love my son, blah, blah, blah. He talking about black monkey this, black bitch this, black this, you should have raised your son, blah, blah, blah. So if your dad is like that, guarantee them kids are like that. And then we've already.
Well, that's
The
what
kids already got a
kid. That's
that
established.
already know that.
Yeah, that's
Right.
established. That's established because they've been doing this since elementary, and they only learned that from the home. So
Exactly.
you know the parents are like that.
Go
Right,
ahead,
but see,
JC.
that didn't come out until after the trial, though.
My
He said
question
After
it
the
is,
after the
first
trial.
one.
was it different? Was it different if we completely swap this around, kid? And are your sentiments going to still feel the same if you see that two black kids might have bullied this white kid and the white kid ended up killing the black kid and he get 35 years? Would you feel the same way?
I would. I mean, but that doesn't happen.
That would
I
never
mean, look
happen.
at what the, I
Why
mean,
wouldn't it happen
35.
though?
I'm saying 35 years for something like that is a lot to me. I get it. Somebody died. I do get that, and I feel sorry that somebody lost
Do you
lost
not
their
think that
life.
Carmelo Anthony probably could have handled this situation a little bit different or better?
Hold up. Okay,
But
my
didn't
fault.
they say that the boys were bullying Carmelo through
Well,
the
hold
whole
on.
time of
That's what
school?
Carmelo Anthony said. I'm asking you, do you not think that Carmelo Anthony probably could have handled this situation a little bit different or better?
He should have left. I think
I
he should
don't
have
think
left.
he had to though. Why did he?
I think
Why should he have
he should have
left?
Because
left.
I mean,
So
I'm
they
just
asked him
asking you a
to.
simple question. I mean, if you don't think he should have handled it better, then I mean, I understand. But if you think he could have handled it better, then
I mean, he could have. It's all kind of different scenarios. But if it's raining, I come to get underneath the tent, and I'm allowed to stay under the tent. I'm underneath the tent. I'm not fucking with you. But for you to come over here and
They
tell
asked
me
him
to
to leave.
leave, you
but you
tell
know
me to
you're going
leave.
around, but
They
you're
asked
going around people that you know are bullies that you could have completely avoided that whole conversation.
But hold
I
on.
could have.
Did y'all see the video? Y'all saw the
I
video,
could
right?
have.
What video?
The video would be what happened before the stabbing.
When they
No,
was
what happened?
chasing him like through
Several
the
people, several people. After a while, several people asked Carmelo to just leave. Just go. Just go. Just go. Just go.
right, but they asked him to just leave because the two brothers kept fucking with him.
And that's what I'm just saying. I think he should have left then.
So
In my
yeah, he
opinion.
could have left. But why do I have to? Just
I think he
because you
should.
two want me to?
Because
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 people
these
everybody wants
now
you
it's more
to.
than
You're
two.
not
Now
wanted.
it's more than two.
You're
Well,
not
I'm just
even
saying,
wanted.
but
Why
the
do you
other
want to
people
be
told
somewhere
him to
that you're not
leave
wanted in
because
so bad?
these two wanted him to.
So now
But
it's more than two.
if the coach say I can stay, and I'm
But
sitting over
why
here
do
with
you
my
want to be
friend,
in a
why
place
can I
that
stay?
nobody wants you in, kid? That's a crazy argument. That doesn't even
Right.
make sense.
I'm just saying, his
That's
friend
like me
told him,
saying, okay, look, in America, we can really live wherever we want to. Would I move my black ass to Mississippi? Fuck
No.
no, bro.
No,
That's
B.
me neither.
stupid. That's
But
just dumb.
it is, but you still got
Okay,
the
so
right.
why are you
But
still arguing
even
for
though
this
we
man
know
that
it's
made a
dumb
dumbass
to go there,
decision? He made a bad, dumb decision. We gotta just call it what it was. It was
Pride.
bad.
I
It
mean,
was a bad
even
decision. Why are we
people do
arguing
make bad
for it?
decisions. But do that give you a right for you to put your hands on me,
Do it give
regardless
you
of
a
what?
right for you to stab somebody just because they put their hands on you?
If I'm getting jumped, and the first thing I thought
Okay, you
about,
keep changing it, kid, and you can't change it. You
he
first you
got
said put your
jumped.
hands on. Okay, you getting jumped. Do it still give you the right to stab somebody?
It don't. But if
All
I
right,
fear
so
for
what
my
are you
life,
arguing, kitten?
I'm just saying they
But
shouldn't have
what are
never
you
put their hands on him.
arguing?
They did. They shouldn't
Hey,
have
And
never
he
tried to
shouldn't have
tell him
never
to
stabbed
leave.
that
but
man. He wouldn't be in there for 35 years.
whether
They
it
should
get
have never put
hey,
their hands on him.
whether
He
it
had
give me the
the
right or not, somebody get bah
the,
bah
the
bah.
coach. The
Something
coach
face.
said he could stay. If the
And the
coach say
coach,
he can
hey,
stay, leave him the fuck
and
alone.
the coach clearly ain't got no power because on the coach's watch, somebody ended up dead. So what is we arguing,
I'm
kitten?
just saying, but the coach said if the coach said I can stay, I'm staying. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm not even
Man,
fucking with
look.
y'all. I'm over here. I'm talking
Man,
to this
man.
person over here. Y'all come over here to where I'm at to fuck with me.
All
So
right, well, you
if
can
this
stay and you can
motherfucker
get 35 years. You can stay and fuck around and get 35 years. Make your choice. The
yeah,
choice is yours. It's pretty simple
well,
if you
I
ask
got
So
me. I'm going
35
to go ahead
years
and
and
leave.
somebody got dead. Oh well, it is what it is. Ain't nobody coming back.
So, hey PG, you got anything else on that?
no. We can move. We can go ahead and move forward. I mean, because y'all know what it is. It is what it is. And
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
like I said, we have to watch and see, because with this new judge and this new trial, we have to just see what's gonna happen. Because I hope he gets a little time taken off to where he can actually see the light of day. Because I do believe this was unfortunate, but I mean, I can't just ignore the fact that bad decisions was made. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, like, all points are valid. Like, if I don't care who said I could be somewhere, if I am somewhere where someone don't like me or don't care for me or don't want to be there, and I know it's going to be some friction, why would I keep myself in that situation just because somebody else said I'm there or I'm cool? Like, nah, that person, what's that person's motive? You know what I'm saying? That's where my mind go. What's that?
I mean, that's because you older now.
But back to what we saying before, back to what I said at the beginning, these are things that I teach my kids. What's that person's motive? If this person don't like me, why would they want? Do they want to sit here and want to see something jump off? Is that why they telling me it's cool? Because they know these people are like that. They don't know me. They know these two people don't like niggas. That's not a fucking secret. That whole team know these two niggas don't. The two motherfuckers don't like niggas. That shit ain't no secret. So at that point, you got to use your better judgment and say, why am I being invited over here? Because like I told y'all before, we can move on to the next subject, man. It's a bounty. It's a lot of shit going on.
And just to be clear, though, in order to claim self-defense, that you gotta do everything you can to reasonably get out of that situation.
And let's true.
That's why I said what I said.
And every state and county and city's laws and rules ain't the same.
That is true. That's true. But like I said, I don't know, maybe just because I'm stubborn and hard-headed. If I'm somewhere and somebody tell me move, I'm not.
See, yeah, that's the Rosa Parks in you. You all right? It's all good. It's all good, kid.
I've been hard-headed my whole damn life. You know what I'm saying?
That's that RP.
I can't help it.
Let's talk about the Modelo man at Circle K. Y'all seen that video, right?
Man,
everybody seen that video, right?
Yeah.
I wish it had sound, man. Is there a version with sound?
Yeah,
I haven't seen one.
I heard sound. They were saying let them go. Yeah, the sound was wild.
I need to hear a version.
They were saying grab free beers.
Yes, I did.
I haven't heard the sound.
I see niggas speaking up.
Do y'all think the person? What y'all think? Do y'all think the person was right, wrong? What y'all think? What y'all think? Jay Caesar, did you see the video?
I'm about to watch it right now.
Hey, let's all try to watch that shit, man. I want to see it with some.
Dude was wrong.
With sound. Listen,
dude was wrong.
Listen? Okay, I'm glad you said that, kitten. Just because somebody wrong, don't mean it's your motherfucking place to correct them. Stay in your own goddamn lane.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the dude that was choking them. You ain't had to go to that extent. It's not your beer for one. And then you choking this man down there killing him about some beer. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But the thing too, while they fired that dude, it was another Circle K worker that came out and looked at him while he out there choking him. He ain't try to break him up. He ain't try to do it. He just kept looking at him and walked back around. Then
dude worked there, right?
No.
I don't think he worked there.
Dude did not work there.
Right.
And I didn't think he worked there, but he said he made a video of him crying saying, "You guys got me fired."
From the funeral home.
Huh?
From the funeral home that he worked at.
Okay. Because see, I remember I gave that dude food before. You know what I'm saying? I don't get no grown man no money. He kept talking about, hey, do you got $1? You got this, you got that. And I said, well, if you pump my gas, I'll give you $5. He ain't want to pump the gas. So I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm not about to give you shit. Then I said, but if you hungry, I will buy you something. But I don't give men money. Now, I pump my gas, that's a different story. So he's like, yeah, I'm hungry. So I went in there. I said, well, grab you a couple of things. I'll pay for it. He did that. So, I never looked at him as a threat. But for him to do what he...
Hold on. Which one? Specify which person that was, kid. The one getting
the dude that was choking. The dude that was choking the dude out.
So the dark skin nigga.
Right.
Anybody got the video?
I got it, but it ain't no sound. I could put it, but it ain't no sound. Remember?
Yeah, ain't no sound for sure.
You
I'm
know,
watching it right
so
now, though.
when I seen he just went to the extreme with it. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't even work there. They don't want you on the property, but you know, I don't know.
Man,
Maybe
ain't
he,
no way this girl came up like looking like that.
but he
What
let
So,
it be
so,
on him.
so the
what they
dude really
what
was
they
trying to
what the
steal. The other nigga really was trying to steal the beer, right?
Two
Right, and
cases of Modelo's.
not just
He
a
ran out
six
with two
pack.
cases of Modelo's.
Yeah,
Right.
224s. That was 224s. That was
Yes,
cases.
he ain't just steal like one beer. He stole
Yeah,
a whole bunch.
yeah.
but they can't even sell these beers now because they all damaged. So
They'll sell them. They ain't all damaged.
No, the
Them
beer's not
motherfuckers will
taken.
sell
The
them.
beer's not
But people
taken.
was picking them up.
you said
Oh, them
what?
beers
ABC?
gone. Them
The
beers
beer's
gone.
not taken by the people
It
outside.
was people out there
Yeah.
picking them
Yeah,
up,
no,
and
I
the
see them
store
picking
worker
them
was
up. That's
picking
what I
them
was
up.
saying. Like you can't sell them anyway, so it's like you might as well just let the dude.
And when you work for Circle K and businesses like that, they tell you don't chase a thief. You just let them go.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
why
because
you
All
always have a
business tell
problem.
you that.
they get that shit on insurance, man. That
Right.
shit, shit's nothing.
That's why it
It
wasn't no
is.
Circle K workers out there. They're not supposed to be out there chasing them people.
Right. They'll tell
Now
you shit. And me personally, it ain't my shit.
So
I
what?
work
Dude
here,
had a
but I don't.
personal. He had a personal beef with old boy or something.
I don't know.
No, I think he
we
was
don't
just trying
know.
to be a hero.
Well, like she said, Kitten said that nigga be out there begging
Mm-hmm.
in front of that thing. So when he seen the nigga stealing, he took it upon himself to say, da, 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 da,
Right.
maybe I can
Maybe
Maybe,
get
they'll
some free
give
shit.
right.
Yes,
Maybe they'll
exactly.
give me something. They'll
yes,
look out for me now.
yes,
Right.
yes.
Right.
No, sir, that's not how this works.
Boy, you probably about to go. Boy, you probably about to go to jail, boy.
But I
Man,
do
he almost
believe
killed
that
that
video got
dude.
him fired.
People had to come and try to, they was hitting him with bottles and shit, trying to get him to let that dude go. I could
Listen,
see,
man.
okay. And then he was trying to walk him back into the store. But dude, when he refused, you about to kill this man. You about to go to jail for murder about some beers that don't even belong to you.
Dude
So
broke
many.
several laws.
Yep.
That boy get hit with a
He definitely
kidnapping
did.
Dude
charge.
broke several laws out
He
there.
definitely did.
Man,
But
why is
then when
this?
the
I'm tripping
police
off this
come,
girl. I'm tripping
do
off
the
this
police
big ass
arrest the
girl with
dude
the
that stole the
goddamn.
beer or the dude who choked the man out?
The
Or
gray
do you arrest
shorts.
both of
Man,
them?
what the
The
fuck is
guy,
them
the guy,
shorts,
that, the guy
bro?
that sold the beer left. What you say
I
today?
just I had to ask my homeboy, dude, excuse me, kitten,
Mhm.
mute your mic, mute your thing, so your earmuffs. I had to
Hey,
ask my homeboy in Florida, man. I said, hey, do bitches dress like this down there? Because this is
bro, that shit,
unprecedented. This
that
is
shit,
ridiculous. There is
bro,
no way that you should have come out the house looking like that.
bro. My stomach just did a couple backflips just now.
I bet it did. Just
Watching
hella
that
nasty.
video?
Just
Man,
at
she
the
just
end, the
falling out
end
at
part,
every angle, bro.
Man, that was disgusting.
just nasty. And I like,
Jeez.
and I noticed that about a lot of women in our city, like girls and young girls. Like, man, y'all gotta stop. This is a public service announcement. Y'all gotta stop this shit.
Man,
If y'all are at the house and y'all coming out to go do something right, so put something basic on. Stop coming
right.
out in your clothes that you sit around in the house with every day. Oh,
Man.
like you look like you fucking stink. Like I swear to Jesus, sandals.
Man, say
Y'all
that again. Say that
y'all
again.
look like y'all stink, man. Like I
Man,
cannot deal with this shit, man. Y'all gotta stop this shit. And I be looking at different cities and other shit. Like, man, see, y'all are horrible here. Like, we gotta do better.
right.
We gotta do better, y'all. We gotta do better, man. Y'all can't be so comfortable as to coming outside and thinking this is acceptable. We get it. Y'all don't want no mans. Y'all don't want nobody that's hanging around. We get it. But damn, man, look presentable. Like, please look presentable. Like, just you should have more self-respect for yourself, man.
Man, me as a woman, when I see that, I was like, man,
What this
but
nigga putting up? What's this? What's that,
LBC,
Jay?
where LBC at?
I
Oh,
can't
21
the
to
see it.
Cardinal.
what?
Sports
21 to
time.
3?
Next man up.
21 to 3? Is that what that
Yup,
say?
yup.
Cowboys beat the Cardinals.
Oh, it's the second quarter.
Jesus.
That's cool.
It's
I don't get excited
preseason.
about preseason.
It's preseason.
Gotta
Preseason don't count.
Hey, it's 6 minutes to the second quarter. What you mean preseason don't
Huh?
count?
Preseason don't count.
What?
It don't. It's a scrimmage. It's a scrimmage. It don't go on your record. Come on, y'all. I know y'all know better
It
than
still
that.
matters, though. It still matters.
But it does not. It's preseason. It's scrimmage. They don't even play the
Okay.
starters.
So hold on.
Don't play with me.
Let me do this. Oh yeah, I seen that. I watched that live. Let me see this. That was disgusting. So let me see this. Let me tell you this, kid. I hear what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Preseason matters probably the
not.
most. Hold on.
It does not.
Let me finish. Let me land my plane, like Jay said. Let me land my plane. Preseason matters probably the most because that lets you see, other than the trades and before the trade and after the trade deadline and what's getting ready to happen and the moves that's getting ready to make, that lets you see the depth of the team and how far they can actually go and what talent they have on the field at all times, because you get to see everybody play. During the regular season, you don't get to see the depth chart until somebody get hurt or until some gets moved around. In preseason, you get to analyze how good your team might be, because if they carrying it the whole game and you got it, all 53 is on point, preseason matter. It matters. It's a precursor to the season. That's why it's called preseason. It's showing you what's gonna happen. What did Jay just show?
Like I said, preseason is like a scrimmage game. You get to see all of that. But when it comes to the stats, listen, hold on. When it comes to the stats, they don't have the preseason in it, right? No, they don't.
Jay, tell her something. Tell her, Mama.
Jay can't tell me.
PG don't care about stats.
Hey, that's what it counts. That's what matters, right? That's what it matters. The stats is what counts.
I'm watching
the stats don't count. The stats don't count.
The game.
Statistically, Joe Burrow was the best quarterback last year.
Stats don't count.
The Bengals was the worst team in the league.
Stats don't count. Is that what you just said?
Stats don't matter.
Oh wow. Okay, I'm done talking to you.
The number one defense in the NFL was not in the Super Bowl.
Facts.
Stats do not really matter. It's the outcome. The team.
If you win over what?
Is what matters.
500? 500. That means not a losing season. That means that's not a losing season, right? So that's the stats, right?
What did you say, man?
What's your team, kitten? Who your team?
My team is the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh Lord.
Always have been, always will be. Don't say, oh Lord. Who's your team?
Jets.
I know. I rooted for the Jets because my nephew played for the Jets, but he's a rookie.
That's crazy. My people play for the Jets, like second year. I can't.
No, he a rookie. So I rooted for the Jets because it's preseason. It don't count. We're not gonna play them again this season. So yeah, we not. We don't.
Okay.
Don't tell me about my team, baby.
So Akron has fired police officer Devon Fields over multiple policy violations tied to the 2024 fatal shooting of 15-year-old Jasmine Tucker.
Right.
So they fired the cop that killed Jasmine Tucker. Finally,
one of them.
Man, and not only that, he was involved with the Jalen Walker shooter, and also he was involved with shooting Lawrence Rogers, Jameer, my son's best friend.
This same cop was involved in all these shootings.
Yeah. That dude looks like
Richie. And he got a sexual assault case pending.
That dude looks like somebody that I know from younger days that I never liked.
Probably got bullied.
I don't know who he was. I don't know. No, I ain't never. Only one person tried to bully me, and I pissed.
No, I say he probably got bullied. I'm not talking about you. I say he probably got bullied.
No. I don't know, but he looks like somebody I know that was like a nuisance.
For you to be so willing to kill your own people like that, join the police squad and all that, all you want to do is shoot, and then you're raping people, wearing your uniform. He probably got bullied. He probably was in school getting beat up.
Yeah, he might have. I don't know. Man, I don't know, man. Just he been involved in too much shit, man. I just don't think that he was. I kind of agree with what Kid is saying, man. He seemed like the kind of person that was just too ready to fall in with the good old boy. You know, you know how when you ever been to work, and this totally this is not unrelated, but it's related. You ever been to work at one of them jobs, and you got the nigga that want to hang with the white boys? You know what I'm saying? And he always laughing at their jokes, and he's just this nigga that, oh yeah. He seemed like that type of dude. Like, so I don't know. I think he's been involved in too much shit. He deserved it. I don't think this is no fucking play or no political. It might be political, but if it is, he put himself in a position to be used politically. So there you go, nigga. Here you go.
Yeah. It's a lot of people though, cops that, you know, he might be fired right now, but will he be able to? He might be able to go work somewhere else. Just like with the dude that killed Tamar.
Nowhere else.
He's like how the dude that killed Tamar Rice. He went and worked all kind of places too, and to the public was like, nah, if y'all let him out here on these streets, he's gonna be dead.
So listen, y'all need to do the same thing to this nigga, because if he go anywhere else and get a job, don't let that shit happen, because police are known to go to different spots and get jobs. He's one that don't fucking deserve it. Like, for real.
Absolutely.
Like, I ain't this nigga, man. Like, I ain't never liked none of them type of cats.
Man.
Be yourself, man. Be yourself. Don't try to fit in with them.
Right.
Shit ain't for you. You gonna end around, fuck around, be a scapegoat.
I don't know what Indian with, but for a nigga that's involved with 3 shootings and a sexual assault case, boy, you scum, boy.
He got at least 8 violations, Jay. They won't really say what they is, but he got at least 8 policy violations.
That's because he probably still in the investigation.
You know what's crazy? Because I just was watching a body cam footage of a cop that was actually charged with. He had went back and got some head from one of the victims of a EV case. So I mean, Buddy might like these cops be doing some crazy shit.
I don't mean to laugh.
Nah, the shit was funny, PG.
It's desperate. It's desperate.
Yeah, the shit was funny.
But back in the day,
I'm like, bro,
nigga, that's low as fuck.
When I was a kid growing up, the police, you used to always hear about when the police would arrest, women, they would rape them in the back of the paddy wagon.
Yep.
That was like a known thing back in the early 80s.
Listen. Let's. You know how we can fuck around. That go back to slave days.
Man.
Back to slavery. That shit go back to slavery, dog. Like, I ain't gonna go there, but yeah, y'all. Listen, man. Hell no, man. That nigga need to go. And especially when you bring that up, when you start talking that essay shit, that means that you definitely, to Kitten's point and to Jay's point, this nigga is a scum, and that nigga definitely, like Kitten said, he probably got bullied. And it's just he's in that fucking he trying to be in that good old boy club and think that bad's gonna got a protection, and that shit don't. Like, especially when you get to being so heinous like that, like that's heinous, man.
I feel that, man. Before we go, I gotta ask y'all. Have y'all seen that Different World trailer? The new Different World?
No, let's play it.
All right.
I've seen it.
Cause that was my shit.
Yep, it's totally different.
Is this hold on? Is this AI or real?
We see you in the country.
Real.
My parents have been pushing him since before they knew my name.
Ever since you left me.
I just want to prove to them I can crush it.
I ain't come this far just to come this far.
You didn't get in anywhere else, did you?
Oh, it's real. They got Debbie.
This is my roommate, Rashida.
Recognize game girls do too.
And where are you from?
If Debbie involved, I know it's real.
Right.
Human. More money, more cars.
Your star has arrived.
Yes, I fiesta.
Where's the red carpet? Just give him a chance to see the ladies.
You're gonna have to splurge, Johnny.
These American girls are wild.
This is gonna be my
Baby, let me tell you like I told your mama. You gotta learn how to relax, relate, and release.
And release.
I remember that. I remember that.
Yo.
It was because I grew up saying that.
Yeah. Okay.
Relax, relate, release.
It looked like it's I seen Whitney and Dwayne's daughter. It looked like Ron Johnson's son's the star quarterback. It looked like they picking up or something like that. That's what it looked like from the
legacy.
The little clip. What y'all think? People, I mean, Jay, we're gonna come to you last once again because did you watch Different World, bro? JC?
Yeah, I watched it before school.
All right, we're going to you first then. What you think
No,
about
you
this?
go last. I'll go last. It's all right. I like listening.
No. You've been last on every one.
Right.
What that mean, man?
Hey, come on.
You know,
it's time for you to go first.
No, I just think.
I just
think it's like the Fresh Prince. They just added more depth and more drama and stuff to the whole ensemble. It looked like it's just more
urban.
Like, yeah, it's definitely modernized. It's not. When I used to watch Different Worlds, I wouldn't say that it had no real like storyline. It was just like, to me, it was just a show. But I guess I kind of watched it out of order anyway, so I didn't get to watch it the way y'all watched it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
because it has.
But it depends on it depends on how old you were too.
If you watched it in order, Jay, it had storylines.
It did.
Yes.
It did.
Dwayne hooking up, blah blah blah. They gonna not test that.
Okay.
They talked about what was going on. Like they talked about what was going on at the times in real life, in real time. So like Tupac was on there like a couple episodes or whatever. Like it was crazy. Like but it was what was, like I said, it was current at that time.
Okay. Right. For sure.
For older kids. And when it came out, I was in the middle part because I was like in middle school going to high school. So I wasn't all the way there yet in like college to understand what they was like really talking about, like in facing, but I was like there enough to know what they was talking about because I was in like I said, middle school, high school era, like them times when it was coming on like current, like every day. Like, or not every day, but not every day, but once a week. Yeah, when it was coming like it was Cosby, then Different World. Cosby, Different World. Cosby, Different World.
Yeah, to me, it just looked like they modernized it. It's just like it's like a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air almost. To be real with you.
My thing back in the day when it used to come on, like you said, Cosby getting Different World. It showed positive like role models. Like, okay. Go to like Kimberly, she wanted to go to be a doctor. She had weight, issues, all this and that. Off that little clip that I watched today, for her, like, I'm a bad bitch or I'm that bitch or whatever she said, they didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, to me, don't call me a bitch. I'm not a bad bitch. I'm not your bitch. I'm not that bitch. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't degrade myself as that, even though people think that's the end thing or whatever. That part lost me because it's like that's not what it was supposed to be about. Even though now, like you said, with the Fresh Prince, how they, modernized it or whatever. It's just, to me, I'm going to watch it just so I can see because to me it's like it's not following the same positive type of, show. to me. But I'm gonna watch it and see. But I don't know.
Ain't no positive and no shows in 2026. You ain't never gonna get that.
Well,
So hold on, kid. I'm glad you said that. My bad, LBC. I just want to chime in 1 second. I'm glad you said that because I don't want you, kid, and I noticed that a lot of times, and I'm not just gonna say all people. Sometimes when things lose us, we have a hard time getting back into it. And I see where that could happen for you on that clip. Right. But as I deliver my take on this at the same time, I'm not going to be too hasty with my judgment in this because I heard you loud and clear. I seen it. I heard the same things that you seen and heard because, like, I got daughters and even got another one on the way, and I never would ever want my daughter to be. I don't think that that's cool, and I don't want the path. My grown daughter don't follow that path. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's not what she out here doing. So that ain't my path. But as I kept watching the trailer, I caught and I perceived something else that they said too. And she said, "We out here partying, we studying, we getting money, we living our best life." She also alluded to being out there studying, like, and getting the good grade. You don't say studying without good grades. Like, you don't study in like she did. Right. So that's why I said I'm not going to be too hasty with it. And I, from what we know about A Different World as a legacy, they are going to bring whatever is modern into focus. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether we think it might be. They might be saying it in the positive, but we don't know how Different World gonna go. That might turn in bad for that girl. It might be a cautionary tale type shit. So that's why I said I'm not gonna be too hasty. I'm just gonna watch it. And
that's why I said I'm gonna watch it.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm just this is my take, kid. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I'm not gonna be too hasty, and I'm gonna watch it. And I'm gonna be, and then I can deliver. It was cool. It was this. It was that. Right. From the trailer, I think it's very interesting, and I think I'm gonna be locked in. I'm anxious to see it now. Like I'm amped. I'm really amped about it.
So I'm glad. Okay, I've heard of everybody. I'm good. I'm glad to go last on this one because I get to disagree with everybody.
Right.
So well. Okay, so. I agree with PG on the fact that I'm not going to be too hasty and I'm not going to judge it from this trailer. And I learned that from how they tear us up online when they watch us and they only see a little clip and they tear us up. Brother, this is a clip. You ain't heard the rest. You ain't see the beginning. You ain't see what was said before. You ain't see what was said after. You just heard that clip and you just. So I learned not to judge from clips and trailers and stuff like that because how they do us. Feel me? And with Jay Caesar, now I'm gonna say this might sound crazy, I don't know, but I never watched that Bel Air, the Bel Air, the drama one. I ain't never seen it. I'm not interested in it. But
I like it.
Cool. I mean, yeah, I'm just not interested in seeing a serious Fresh Prince. So I never seen it. I'm not gonna see it. But this. From watching this clip, it don't remind me of Bel Air though, because Bel Air they took a comedy and made it a drama. This to me looks more like y'all seen Grownish, the Blackish show that the little girl, the daughter, it kind of like
Yahiri Shahidi, Yahiri Shahidi, right. Yeah.
This clip looked a lot of like Grownish to me, you know what I'm saying? And as far as
Debbie Allen produced that too. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. And as far as what Kitten said about, okay, I can respect that point about I'm a bad bitch. That come up crazy and seeing a clip. But I also seen Dwayne Wade crossing the stage in a nice valedictorian looking ceremony. Y'all seen that, right? Y'all seen that? Y'all seen Dwayne Wade? So I saw some positive things too. We know Different World gonna push education. I mean, Different World, just to give a little glimpse into me, Different World made me look like I'm the same age as you, PG. So I wasn't in college neither. I wasn't even in high school yet, but I'm looking at it and it made me like wanna
go? Hell yeah!
To a HBCU specifically. You know what I'm saying? So I'm super excited about seeing this show. I think the kids need something like this because it helped. I mean, it made me want to go to college, and I hope it does the same thing for these new kids. You feel me? I also like the fact that they integrated the old cast. They got Ron Johnson's kids. I seen Freddie in there.
I seen Freddie.
They said it's gonna be a lot of the people coming back. So we saw Debbie Allen still playing the psychiatrist lady. You feel me? Relax, relate, release. We saw all that. So I'm interested, man. They put a lot of stuff in there for us, the old people, and they put some shit in there for the new people. You know what I mean? And
I'm not giving up on it. I do want to watch it just to see, how it, correlates like with the original. I do want to see because time change. You got to update everything, but I want to see do it has the same principle because back then when Bill Cosby had his foot in the door, or whatever, it was always about education and we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. So now that he had his downfall, I want to see where this is going. Just like with the Jay when he was talking about the Fresh Prince. I don't really like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the show, the original, but the other one, I love it. I didn't like the comedy one. Huh?
That's definitely a hot take.
I didn't like it because
that need to be clipped. That shit
clip that.
That's the hot take right there. Clip
that shit sounded crazy, Brian. Hey, Kitty said a lot of crazy shit tonight. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
But look, I'm older than y'all. I don't like the original Fresh Prince because to me he did a lot of stuff that was like, I guess back, how they like the slapstick comedy or whatever, and they, acting gay is funny. It's not to me. You know what I'm saying? And he just act gay a lot, and it's like, dude, that's not funny to me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also a person who don't like stand-up comedians. So maybe that's why I don't think it's funny. But the other Fresh Prince, I love that.
They gonna flame her up this week. She a lot of clip. She got a lot of clip, baby.
Hey,
I'm ready for it.
That's crazy.
We like
I ain't even about to respond.
I don't like
None
it.
of that shit.
Pause.
Hey,
Everybody pause. Everybody hold on. Just in case the audience did not hear that. Kitten said she was not a big fan of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but she loves Bel-Air, this drama one.
The reboot.
Clip that.
What'd you say, Larry?
Oh, clip that means we gotta save that. We gotta save that. We gotta clip that. Clip that.
I mean, I don't.
That's noteworthy. Put that in the comments, man.
That means
think about that. Matter of fact, let's take a poll. Let's do a poll, y'all. Which one is better? Out of everyone, all the viewers, everybody that watched, let's do a poll. Which one is better, the reboot or the original Fresh Prince? Which one do you all like better?
The reboot is 100% better.
Fresh Prince versus Bel-Air.
Bel-Air is so much better.
I've never seen the episode.
So why haven't you watched it?
Because I don't want to see a drama of a comedy. I just don't want. And I don't like.
I watched them both. I've watched them both.
Hey, them niggas had Carlton snorting that stuff off the dresser, my boy.
Yeah.
Bro, they had Jeffrey as like an assassin. He was an assassin type nigga, like
right.
He was a cold piece of work, my nigga.
Hey, Jeffrey was everything. That nigga was a hitman, bro.
He was the butler. The butler did it. He was the butler.
Nigga was butler. He was everything but a butler.
I'm just saying, you know how they always say the butler did it? Shit, he did it. He did it all. You know what I'm saying? But I love Bel-Air. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I watched it because it was always on.
It was weird. It was weird to me.
Kitten just named the show.
Bel-Air. All right.
No, the butler did it.
Oh, yeah, butler did it. Yeah. The butler did it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just I didn't like Fresh Prince. Everything he did had some type of gay flair to it. It's like, dude, I ain't got nothing
I
against
can
gay
see the
people. I
dude,
got
yeah.
gay family
But
members,
look,
friends. It don't matter to me. But the thing is, I just didn't like him for that. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
hey,
dude,
What you
Hey,
it's
said,
let me
not
ask you
JC?
this.
funny.
Did you
LBC,
hear Jay?
LBC. This is my question, and this is something I think we're gonna lead into for our next episode on Monday.
Okay.
Is college actually the route though? Like, do we really need to be
Man,
pushing our kids to college?
I
No,
don't think so.
It depends. It
no.
depends. It
I don't
depends.
think so.
It's a heck of an experience, though. It's a great experience, though,
It is, but
for a year or two.
you go to school, you spend all
Yeah,
this money on student, grants, loans, or whatever, and then you come out of school and you can't even get a job in the field you went to school for. So to me, it's like wasted money. Then you owe
And what
your
field you
loans
picking?
and all that, and you're
that
not even working in that same field.
that's
Depends on
not
what field you
always
picking.
true.
It's
Right.
not always
That's
true.
not always true.
It's
That's
not
not
always
always
true, but it's true to an extent. Some
Well,
people.
when the world changed, you got to change too. We got to change the fields that we going into, though, and
That is true.
facts.
what we going to
That's
school
true.
for. You know what I'm saying? It's more now. If you ain't in nursing or computer or something, I don't know what you're doing.
So let me leave y'all with
That's
this.
why they got technical schools.
Let me leave y'all
Yeah,
with this, man. Jay, and I know,
IT.
and I'm glad you brought that up, Ken. Jay, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Every kid ain't the same.
That's true.
You gotta know your kid. If college is for your kid, college is for your kid.
Hmm.
If they excel in their book work and this is what they got the thirst for, the knowledge, that college is for your kid. If you know your kid don't like school, you know your kid got something else that he may like to do or he or she may like to do, you got to encourage that. You got to encourage something with your knowledge as an adult and as a parent. You got to encourage them to make some money and to be independent in that kind of field and to be self-sustainable, because the key now is not necessarily about, it's always been about education, but not the education system. And when I say
Yes, sir.
education, I mean education as far as being proficient in what you want to do. Learn that knowledge that if you got a trade, cool. If you going to fix things, cool. If you're going to be a mechanic, cool. But find something to do. School might not be it, but find something you're going to make some money at, because you ain't going to be around here.
I know that's right. If I get up and go to work, you getting up doing something too. Shit.
But don't push your kid. But don't push your kid into college, and you know they're gonna fail. You know they're gonna
Right.
flunk out, because that's a
I
lot of
believe
money
you got to do
wasted
something.
on both parts.
Right. That's what
You
I'm
don't got
saying.
to go to.
Even though you graduate from college, you got your degrees and this and that, you still have to go through the process of getting a job. You still have to go through the process of getting hired. You know what I'm saying? So, you can get everything right and go out here and you want to be a doctor. You got your degrees, you got this, but you still have to apply for that position. And, who knows who's going to get it. And a lot of the jobs are handed down through generations to generations. So your kid might not, did all that and still can't get a job as a doctor or whatever right now, maybe later, but here you go. You still owe all this money back to this college that you went to, and you barely working. But
So
I get
yeah,
it.
Jay.
I agree with you.
Yeah, Jay. You said you want to get on. You want to talk about that Monday?
yeah,
We done lightweight smash that shit now.
yeah.
I,
No, I thought
I
it was.
believe this.
I thought well,
Every
no,
college.
because I thought that the consensus was different based off of what y'all said about how the show was pushing education.
Okay, so look. Let me say this to answer your question specifically. I don't think everybody need to go to a 4-year big major university, but I do think people should go get some go to a technical
Right,
school, get some type of extra education. I believe that, but a big
right.
university, nah, I don't think everybody need a big university. I wish I didn't go to a big university, because what I end up doing, I could have got at a smaller university,
Hmm.
less money. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have
Right.
done that, but I'm glad I went to school. You know what I mean? But no,
Yeah, higher
I
education.
think the big universities. I think big universities kind of played out nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Unless you being a doctor or lawyer or something like that, I think big universities kind of played out.
Unless your ass got a scholarship, they gonna pay for you.
Yeah, even with that though, like I
Because
said,
paying for it ain't worth it. Paying for it out your pocket ain't worth it.
right.
If you still go, I mean, but still, PG, like you said though. Well, I guess if you get a well, not necessarily. You can get a scholarship and still not be. Just speaking, like I don't even like to talk about personal shit, but my daughter got a scholarship, and she just came to me talking about I want to take a semester off. I'm like, what the fuck? Why? Oh, it's just a lot. Blah, 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 blah. I gotta take these classes that ain't got nothing to do with my major. Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So I mean,
that's the part right there.
See, that's sometimes that's the resilience. That's you gotta like, you
gotta push through it.
Gotta push through that shit, man.
Classes that ain't got nothing to do. But see, that's the thing that people tired. That's why I say 4-year big colleges is out. Because why take psychology if you want to be a fucking photographer? Why you in college?
Yeah, you can go to photography school.
If I want to be a nurse, why do I gotta take horticulture or gym? You know what I'm saying? Makes no sense. And I'm paying for them classes. They ain't just giving it to me for free.
The entire education system, like that's a whole nother thing, though. But I think higher education should only be going to if you got a scholarship or it's a grant, or if you're going for something like an engineering, math, like not mathematical, but science or technology.
Yeah. Even with the
that type of shit, that taking you there like that, you can't go nowhere else through, but university, but school. Yeah. Like
everything else, you could either everything else realistically, you learn that shit hands on and through experience and experience only for real.
Yeah, but even with that scholarship, you got to keep up like your grade levels or whatever too to get through.
It depends on what you want a scholarship for.
Right, or even if it's a sport type of scholarship. You know what I'm saying? You still got to keep your grades up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They gonna take care of the hoopers.
Right. Have somebody else take them tests.
I can myself. I know for a fact I wasn't in class a lot my damn self when I was in college. I was we was kicking it. I ain't gonna hold you.
All right, shit. I went to school late. I went to school grown, so I took my ass to class.
Me too.
I went to the military first.
I was serious when I went to school. You know what I'm saying?
I was dead serious.
I was definitely not. I was a hooper. I was.
Y'all remember back in the day, the kids who didn't want to go to school went to Job Corps, and then they came on still ain't do shit.
Yeah,
a lot of people. Yeah.
I would like to say to you, Jay, it depends on when you go. If I would have went to college straight out of high school at 18, I wouldn't have made it.
Yeah.
I'd have been kicking it. I'd been wilding. I wouldn't have been giving a fuck about class. But when I went, I only gave a fuck about class. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think that's why nowadays kids can come out with a degree. When I was in school, when I graduated, you couldn't do that. Now you could come out of school, you could go to school and college at the same time, come out as a nurse. You can come out, doing this and have your own degree. When I was in school, we couldn't do that. Only thing we had was horticulture, auto mechanics, cooking, and I don't know what else. I can't remember. But cosmetology. Now you can go to school. My friend's daughter just graduated from high school, but she's a LPN. She came out of school taking them classes in school. We didn't have all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? What'd you say, Larry?
Akron Early College.
Right. We ain't had that. And I think they doing that more because so many more people have gotten away from the colleges. You know what I'm saying? People can't afford to go, really.
I think my cousin's wife just accepted a job being the principal of that place.
At Akron Early College?
Yeah, I think so.
That's dope.
Yeah, now you right though, LBC. It's definitely about when you go. Because when I first got I went straight out of high school, obviously, and nigga, I was two. That shit blew my mind. The freedom I had.
Turn.
I was
turn. That nigga say ain't nobody telling me I gotta go to class. What?
Man.
I think like for the people, if you know, once you get out of high school and you go to college, you still stuck on that getting up every morning doing it. I feel like the people who might take like a year off or whatever, if you take that time off, you might not go back because now you ain't got so used to not doing shit. Who's gonna push you
Shit,
to
it might
go
have
ahead
been
and do
good that you
something?
didn't go back. You probably wasn't supposed to be there in the first place if you didn't go back.
Yeah, I'm not saying can't go not going back. I'm saying going at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Some people just
you
be
wasn't
like, well,
supposed to
shit,
go.
that could be it too,
You
but
probably wasn't supposed to go in the first place.
that could be right too, but shit. I know some
Probably was the
people like
best decision of your life. Saved yourself $100,000.
Man,
right,
you feel me?
right. So I'm just gonna take some time off and you just like fuck it, I ain't going back.
People
No.
And
be going to college for 3 years and still don't know what they gonna do with their life.
I know a friend that been in college, I don't know how like what was that, higher learning with
that's some shit I ain't gonna be
IQ.
on. Mm-hmm.
Bro,
She switched her
my mom just turned 53, and I asked her, I said, Mom, is you going to college again? Are you going back to school? She said, Yeah, I think I'm gonna go this last time, and I finally figured out what I'm gonna do. My mom is 53 and just not figuring out what she wanted. She been going to college for since she was like, man, she been going to school for like 20 years, bro.
Ain't
It's
like that.
man,
like people really just don't be knowing what the fuck they want to do for real. They don't
but they
even.
just so used to doing something they
Hey,
feel like they doing something.
she
But
might like learning.
the way you keep saying 53 though, just man, I'm 55. You keep like 53, like she just old as hell.
In college, though. He's saying
Well,
53 in college.
yeah,
Right, I get it. I'm
but
just
you in
saying.
school and you in 53 and you just now figuring it out. Like you just now like, oh yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna do this with my life.
And he only saying that too because like if you think about it, a career is 20 years.
Yeah,
Like so if you just now figuring out your career at 50, like that means like you really gonna be working until you like 10 years past
man,
retirement age. Like and
right.
that's like kind of crazy. Like you should be done by
Yeah,
retirement age.
should
Yeah,
have been had that shit figured out.
she like
But
53.
but honestly, we all are victims to what's available in our society at the time. It's not always our fault. You know what I mean? Some things
Facts.
just aren't available. Like we are fortunate because we got the internet and we got so much knowledge at our disposal. A couple
Right,
generations before us, they didn't really have all that to know. Hey, like you can go do this and like you know what I'm saying, be straight. Like you ain't got to do that like that. They was taught a certain way and it was just do it or else type deal. And I just kind of, I don't know, I just kind of feel sometimes for our parents' generations and shit like that because I feel that they didn't have the information because I feel sometimes some of us found out late. You know what I'm saying? Because I know if I would have known the shit I would, for instance, I had a white boy, one of the homeboys, and this is real short. I think I might have even said this before, like before, but I had a white boy a long time ago when I was in California come and ask me to invest in Bitcoin with him. And he was like, just give me like $200. And I was like, for what? What I'm gonna get? And that was I kept asking, like, what am I gonna get? Like, what am I gonna see for this shit? He was like, he just kept trying to explain to me, like, this is virtual currency. He was like, it's virtual currency. He was like, in a minute, this is the new wave. He was like, in a minute, this is gonna be like everything. This is gonna be the shit. Like he was trying to tell me some shit that he was up on before I knew about it, and I just kept refusing it because we wasn't taught that. Like I would, bro, my granddaddy and all them people, all the men in my family taught me if I can't see what I'm paying for, I ain't buying shit.
right.
And if the shit ain't working, if the shit ain't worth it, I definitely ain't spending my money on the shit. So I always had that mentality, and I couldn't grasp the idea of a virtual currency.
None of us could.
Had I gave that man that $200, y'all probably wouldn't be talking to me right now. Well, y'all probably would be talking to me because I know y'all, but I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. Like I would have like that 200 could have turned into 200,000. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? Like it would have turned into 200,000. Like had I been, had I been susceptible to what he was telling me and just took a chance on this nigga, but I wasn't taught that way. I was not taught that shit. I was not taught give a nigga your money and trust that motherfucker.
Right.
What?
Right.
Invest.
Hell no. I wasn't taught invest. Yeah, hell no. What? I bet you the years after that, since I seen this, I bet you I'll be investing now, motherfucker. nigga portfolio looking all right now, nigga. But shit, nigga.
Well, I appreciate everybody popping up tonight, man. We knocked out a whole lot of shit, not a lot of subjects. I appreciate y'all.
Mm-hmm. Appreciate you, cuz.
Hell yeah, thank you. So Jay Caesar, you said we on Monday. We back on our Monday. Just the facts, no gimmicks.
You gotta work? Or you free?
Nah, I gotta work, but so what? Get off.
All right, yeah, nah, for sure.
Work,
yeah.
Come on, shit.
All right, we're gonna run it.
PG, tell them redeployment. Tell
shit.
them redeployment.
Man, redeployment, man. We live on the playback is on Tuesdays, man. We getting ready to switch the live day. Jack's got another commitment there. If y'all tapped in, y'all already know he just became the whole full athletic director for another college, and he's like a coach and a teacher. So he just switching some things up. So we switching that up a little bit. So y'all be stay tuned. Y'all just catch the playbacks on Tuesday, and all of the playbacks is on Spotify, man. Y'all can go check them out wherever you get your podcast, man. They on Spotify running live, man. And you already know blackmoneymedialive.com, man. Go get your merch, man.
Facts. And Kitten 2535 Roman Road. Kitten out 2535. Go ahead, tell them, Kitten.
2535 Roman Road. You know, come and get the best wine in town, made by yours truly. And also, I just want to let y'all know, I found a new bourbon that I'm loving right now. I've been sipping on it. I can make y'all the best old fashioned, smoked, and all that.
Nice.
I seen you whipping one up. I saw you whipping one up earlier.
Hey,
I've been drinking it all day.
That's why she said that shit. That crazy.
She said smoke.
Outlandish shit. She
that's
said
why she said
that
damn
drink.
Fresh Prince Jack.
Hey,
man, I'm not even drunk. I've been up since 4 o'clock.
You know what this is, huh? Let me see if I can get it in the shot.
You can't see it.
You know what that is, don't you?
I can't see it. What is it?
It's on my shirt. You see it?
Nope, I don't got my glasses on.
She said I ain't got my glasses. You see it right here?
What's that? A fire thing?
What is it?
It's a smoker. It's like the thing that you use for induction smoking, like for the you said smoke like the bourbon, so that people would fix the drink. They put the wood in here.
Smoke
the shit, they put the smoke, like that's where the smoke come out of and shit.
This mine right here. I got this one. And you put it in your glass.
Oh yeah, that's hard.
And I got my torch. See my torch?
Yep, I see. Oh yeah,
but I got an electric one too, though.
Okay. But, yeah, that's what that is.
So the thing you got to look like you can put your cheese and stuff in here. You can put it like the dome.
No, well, I think it go to that. It's like the tube. You put the wood in the top.
Okay, well, shit. We need to hook up and do some things. Cause I got so many different recipes.
Yeah, I found that shit. You ain't gonna believe it. I found that shit. I do something like, yeah, that shit crazy.
And just to let y'all know too,
I looked it up.
I got that good infused sugar. Throw up in my old fashioned.
Oh yeah, the smoke. When y'all open tomorrow? Y'all open tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Sunday. It's football season. So when the real season, not this preseason, when the real season starts, we'll be up there. Y'all can come watch the game with us.
Okay. Bet. I'm about to say I'm about to pull up there.
Yep. But you can call me. I'll pull up.
All right, bet. Hell yeah.
We appreciate y'all. Check us out next week at the same dang on time and shit. You know what I'm saying? We'll be here. We appreciate y'all. And after y'all get done watching this, go watch the last redeployment podcast. We appreciate y'all, man. Check us out on Roman Road, 2535. Roman Road.
2535. All right, y'all. Peace. Bye, y'all.
Peace.
Doesn't mean losing yourself. If you feel like you have to shrink to keep the peace, that's a sign you deserve better. Know your value, because how you see you is how the world treats you.
For shots. These wings bring that fire, the stakes stay real, and somebody's about to rethink their whole life, feel me?
Some men rise, others conquer.